We've got our hands on the Archos 50 Diamond smartphone in the yellow edition. Stick around to find out more. So my first impressions of this handset is that it's for everyone, kids, teenagers, women and men. Women always lose their phone in their bags. It's bright tennis ball yellow, you're not going to lose this. And for kids as well, they love things that are bright coloured. And it's also a great contender up there in the market with some of the top smartphones, because you've got the simple features on it. It's got no buttons on the actual front of the phone. All you've got is the volume button on the side and the lock, unlock and power button as well. You've got the headphone jack at the top and then your USB charging point at the bottom of the phone. And then this phone, you can actually put 2 SIM cards in, which I've never heard of with a phone before, so I thought that was pretty cool. And you can also put extra memory in it as well, so you can put another got 2 SIM cards in, so it's got dual SIM functionality as well, and you can also put in extra storage, so you can put a micro SD in there as well. You've got a really big battery as well, which takes up most of the phone. So the display of the screen is 5 inches across, which is competing with your Sonys and your iPhones and the new Samsungs as well. So it's a good size, and I was really intrigued by how much this was. It's only about £170, which is amazing value for a phone that's got this much on it. The rear camera is 16 megapixels, and you've also got a front-facing camera on there for cheeky selfies, which is 8 megapixels. At the moment, this phone is operating on Android 4.4 KitKat. I have seen that they've put on Facebook recently that they are going to be updating it to the newest software. You can access Google Play on here as well, so you've got the accessibility to over 1 million apps on the Google Play Store. The menu, home and back buttons, which you normally get on most Android phones, are actually hidden here at the bottom of the display. So when you touch it, it lights up. So you go home, you've got your settings here, and then if you go on to your menu, back is this side. Okay, so in the box you get these really nice black in-ear headphones. It's a shame they're not the same colour as the phone, but they're black. They come as standard with all of the Archos phones, and they've got the mic on there as well with the cool answering button on the back. You can put any 3.5mm headphone jack in the phones. So you can pick whatever headphones you want if you prefer not to use the in-ear ones. So here you've got your little Archos Bible. It's the warranty, legal and safety notices. It comes in hundreds of languages. I've never seen anything so small and so full up in my life. This is your instruction manual. It's got some nice little infographics in there on how to use the phone, how to set up Wi-Fi and things like that. Again, in loads of different languages, but you should know how to do that by now. The Archos 50 Diamond runs on 4G as well, so it's up there with all your other smartphones, and it's an 8-core CPU, which is really impressive for the price you're paying for this handset. It comes with 16 gig of internal memory, and then you can upgrade that with your mini SD cards if you want to, so you can have another 32 gig in there, which you don't get on iPhones because they come with standard memory. My personal phone is a Sony, and previously I had used the later model of this Archos phone. Comparing the two, the keyboard on this one I've noticed runs much smoother. You don't mistype any letters, and it's much more responsive. It's instant as soon as you press it. Might be something to do with the update, because the other one runs on a lower Android. Also, the camera on it is really good. With 16 megapixels, you can change the ISO. There's loads of different filters on there if you want black and white or sepia, things like that. The front-facing camera, I haven't really tried out, but I think if you had Skype on your phone, or you can do voice chats on Facebook as well, it's really handy for that. With the IPS screen as well, there's not much glare if there's sun on it and things like that, so you can still see what you're doing. You're not glanced with yourself in the reflection. It's just a really nice phone. I really like it. One thing I would say is that I wish Archos would bring it out in a complete neon range. At the minute it's just in the yellow and the black. Maybe if they had an orange, a green, a few other colours, I think they'd definitely sell a lot more. The only thing I would say, which is a little bit of a downer on this phone, is that the speaker is on the back and there is only one speaker. On Apple, your speakers are at the bottom, because generally if you're watching a video or something, you're going to hold it like this and the sound projects onto you, whereas it goes backwards. That's the only thing I can say, but if you've got headphones and you want to listen to it in your own time, it's no worries. So for, I think it's £169.99, this phone is way up there with all of its competitors. even though it sounds like it might be cheap when you first hear the price, it's got all the functionality of everything you'd need in a phone compared to your Sonys. Even LG have come back with new smartphones, and then you've got Apple and Samsung as well. It's right up there. They're all running on the same Android software, so you're not getting anything, you're not losing out on anything with this phone. I've installed quite a few apps on this phone as well, and I've noticed even though I've got loads of apps open, I've got loads of apps taking up like space on the phone, it doesn't slow it down at all. It doesn't really affect the memory too much. The only thing that does affect the memory, like with any phone really, is the bloatware. It's a bit annoying because you're thinking you're going to get 16 gig of stuff to fill up yourself with music, videos and pictures and things like that, and you can't because of the software that's on the phone already. That's really the only bad thing about the software. You can probably find accessories online if you don't like the case and you want to have your own case on there, make it nice and personalised to yourself. It's great for everybody. Everyone takes pictures, everyone uses social media, everyone uses games on their phone, especially kids love to play games on their phone. You can watch Netflix on it with a nice big screen, and I think everyone will love it. If you like the smartphone accessory and tablet videos, let us know in the comments below what you want us to try out. Thanks for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Roger in the wild. A maxed out vlog. Go on then. Roger, before his career at Maxed Out, he was also a gymnast.
Right, I've took the phone and I'm running with it to see with stabilisation how good it is. And at the moment, as you can see, it's pretty good. Ooh. And as we can see, stabilisation is really good.
So just doing a little vlog, trying out the camera on the Archos 50 diamond phone. I really like it. Oh my god!
A stick! A stick!
Roger in the wild. And this is the 8 megapixel front camera.
What I was actually doing, well, I've got to look that way, ain't I? What I was actually doing is I was actually seeing how many frames it took for me to run really fast to actually the camera. So the technology is still quite good on this phone.
I really like it. I want another one.
Let's take some more videos.
Yes.
Right.
For all that running around, the camera quality is really good on this phone, on the front camera and the 16 megapixel rear camera, and we're pretty impressed. We're also pretty worn out as well.
Thumbs up.
So we just popped into Car Phone Warehouse on our way back, and we asked them if they had any cases for the Archos phone. They said no, but they did recommend somewhere that might have them. But Archos, if you're listening, you need to get some cases for the phones because everyone loves an accessory. You got told.